How is everybody doing out there tonight? Welcome to the show. This is the Your Story, Our Lens podcast, and we are your hosts. To my left is the lovely Tammy Grant.
Hello.
And I'm your host, Michael Booth. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. That was an awkward...
Moment.
Yeah, it felt weird. Like I'm missing the Tri-State Media Services part. I'm so
You're
used to saying it.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for me too.
Yeah, it just feels weird.
I've even got it in my mind that whenever I get ready to say something, it's going to be Tri-State Media.
I know. It's been on everything that we do, so it's like
I'm afraid I'm going to get it wrong too.
Nah,
Your lens, our story.
I would hope that people will see that we're trying so hard to get all this off the ground that
Yes.
I would hope that people would be able to
I
see.
hope so. Been trying.
We have a lot of stuff to talk about today. We got a whole bunch of we got a bunch of upcoming stuff. We've been putting in the work. Woo!
Yes. Our Valentine package deal that we've got going on. Go ahead, Michael.
We have the Valentine's Day. It's basically minis, but it's a full session. So we are trying to be a little more. What's the word for it? Not so much just attentive, but we want to give the customer a good experience.
Oh, yes.
So instead of trying to say that it's a mini session, which I think there's like a weird mix that goes with the mini sessions, they try to make it out like it's like a super deal or something like that, and it just ends up being this weird.
You can do
feel
it.
to
Well,
it.
we'll do it for about an hour anyway.
Right, so that's what
Till
I'm
we
saying.
get it right.
They try to make it out like it's like, oh, you're only going to get 10 photos for this set price.
They're going to get 1,000 with us.
It's like, okay, so I shoot a lot. I have a lot of shutterbug, I guess, in me that where I'm just like
He wants
nonstop.
to get every moment
I
you
want to
breathe.
I want to make it to where when you leave here, you are happy with your
Yes,
photos.
and he does a good job.
I do all the editing in-house, and it's typically the same exact day, and I pretty much will give you your photos within a couple hours.
Yes,
Because I like what I do, and that's the part of my job that
that's
I like.
part
so.
of. I think it's what you like most, isn't it? The editing part too,
I
or
think
behind the camera.
I like the shooting
Because
first.
I know you.
Like,
You said you don't like this at all.
I'm not a fan of being on camera. I like being behind the camera. So that's kind of
Okay.
big deal for me. I made this because I want to showcase other people to make it feel like they're, I want them to feel like they're a success when they do this.
We need people to come in here so we can work and do your podcast.
Yep. So as far as the sessions that we have for the Valentine's Day, we'll just call them Valentine's Day sessions. It is $100. You and your significant other can come in. We have it set up like a vintage cafe style.
Yes, I love it.
And I think that was a wonderful idea she came up with on that. And she has done the whole thing for the backdrop. I mean, to the whole nine.
I've done a lot of studying on this.
Yeah.
I wanted something different. Now you went and got the archway, and that helped me get to where I wanted to be.
So I had a little idea of what I thought it would look like, but I didn't think it would come out. Like you made that
Oh,
a
well, thank
1,000 times better than what my idea was.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love it. I think it's just so
It really does look fantastic.
cafe.
It
you know?
does, but
I've got so many pictures that I've got in my head that I want taken.
yeah, like the clinking of the glasses. We
Yes.
got to get some wine glasses because I think that's a fantastic
And then
idea.
Leanne had that idea of putting 2 straws in like a milkshake, and you all both drink out of the same
That's a cool one.
the straw, like the what was it, the aristocrats or something like that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of was it? It was about 2 dogs that were
Oh,
in
yeah.
love.
Oh, I don't know.
They share a spaghetti, like
the spaghetti noodle.
Yeah, you remember that scene,
I
right?
remember
Where they're
that.
sucking it up, and then it
Yeah.
gets to the,
And then you kiss.
Yeah, I kind of remember that, but I can't remember what the
Okay.
name of the movie was.
It wasn't the aristocrats.
It was not. It was something.
But yeah.
Anyways, but
yeah, there's so many different
I think
shots that we can take.
I think it's going to look good. I really am happy with how it looks, how it turned out. You really outdid yourself on that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So as far as that goes, it is $100 for you and your significant other to come in, and you will get 20 shots automatic. That's guaranteed. So if there is a line of people, you are guaranteed those 20 shots,
Yes.
and they are going to be fantastic. And those are edited, and if you're not happy with them, I will re-edit them. That's how I do this. Like,
Right.
I really love what I do. You will get black and whites, and you will get color photos. And I feel like that should be like a standard issue thing that everybody should do. And I don't know. Photography is one of those weird things where, like, if you do something, another photographer feels like you didn't do enough, or they'll try to compete with you. We've had photographers.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We've wanted to bring in photographers to come in here and shoot, to let them know that this is a safe space for them to come in out of the harsh colds and to come in and have a good time. You know, rain, sleet, or snow, you can come in here and get your pictures taken.
Yes.
You don't have to feel like you're stuck out in the cold.
It's so homey in here.
And for some reason, we've brought people in, and they feel so down on themselves when they take photos that they want to lower their price to these ridiculous prices. That
Yeah, I agree.
You're taking a lot of time. This is not an easy job. Being a photographer is not just, I'm just going to push a button. That's not what that is.
He puts a lot of time and effort into everything.
You've got, sometimes it's families. When you're dealing with families, you're trying to get everybody posed. You're trying to get everybody together. You're trying to get everything, in the frame the way that you want it. And that's not easy. And then capturing the moment is not easy as well. And then editing the photos is like ridiculous.
Right.
It's a lot. So that is the reason why you get what you pay for in this business. Right. And we are definitely trying to give people the best experience they can have.
Yes.
And so if you are a photographer and you would like to do business with us, we are going to change it. We wanted it to be 80-20, where it's 80% your way and 20% ours. That way you get to keep all of what you're doing. But it's like we put in so much work to get this
that
to
right
where
there.
it's at. That it's
I need a bonus.
Yeah, I'm saying so what we're doing right now is we still want to be able to rent this place out to people that are struggling artists that want to do something, but we've put a lot into this, and to give them the benefit of the doubt and give them the bigger half is not exactly a fair business model. So from this point on, if you do want to work with us when it comes to being a photographer on our end of it, we are going to do a 50-50 split down the middle. We take care of all of the backdrop, all of the, electricity bill, all of this stuff is all on us.
Yeah.
So
all they do is come in and take a
picture and
they do their editing.
And they do their own editing whenever they want to, but we also have in-house editors. So it's like, if you want us to do the editing for you, we can.
And it's 50-50
It
no matter what.
It is still 50-50. And
I think that's a good deal myself.
We had a photographer in here that was really good. Mm-hmm. And I think she got upset because and I'm just going to say this out, because we had a client come in and I said that a reshoot, you could come back for a reshoot anytime. And I think that she took that as I didn't think she was doing a good job on the photos. Right. And that's not what I meant by that. If you
never heard from her again.
Right. If you want something or you miss something, we can reshoot it. And I meant that as like, we can reshoot that for free. Like, if you've already paid for it, we're not going to charge you extra. Right.
Maybe she didn't want to come down and do that.
And that's probably what that
And see, that's our policy here.
Yeah.
That's how we handle things. And anybody that comes in here has got to agree to that. Maybe we ought to have a little contract thing made up for them to sign.
I think so. I mean, going
that way
forward,
we know, we're just learning at this, right?
Yes, and that's the big thing that I think is the issue. We're not only are we just learning at this, but this is a real business. This is not something that is like you come in here and you get to dictate the demands on how you want it. We're being very, very awesome with the people that come in here. We're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt and to do better and to give them an experience that's like owning your own shop, you know?
I love our podcasts. I think I think everybody that leaves here, look at the review that you got today from the one yesterday or day before yesterday. I mean, she really
she liked it. And she had an amazing story to tell, and I love that. I think that anybody that's doing anything to do with recovery, I think this is your
we've got
this
some
is your
coming up,
spot,
too.
right? I think there's not a I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or make it to where if you're doing recovery, we are going to be behind you 100% because that is
110 actually.
it is so important, and I think that there's so many people struggling with it, and I just want you to know that you got people in your corner. So
oh yes,
that's
definitely.
Why.
We're going to be covering several
different
coming up here the next week actually.
So that part is a big deal to us. I mean, if you're doing anything that's based on recovery, you got a friend here. So Tri-State Media Services definitely want to help you.
We'll help you however we can. If we can't, we know people that can.
Right.
Right?
Yep. We got some artists that are thinking about coming in here, which I'm excited about that. Two in particular. We want to showcase your talents and definitely show that we care about that because I think that's one of the biggest things that I loved about the whole push that Ashland was doing, where they were trying to make it for the artist. You know what I mean? Like they were trying to showcase it, and then I think right as soon as they were trying to showcase it, the roundabout thing happened, and we're not going to go into that. But
everything blew up, didn't it?
It just kind of it fell apart in itself. But
Ashland went crazy.
Yes, I think that we can showcase artists really well. And I think that if you've got something that you want to do, we can put that right here on the screen.
Yes.
And we can have a whole moment where we try to get your name out there for your artwork and what you can do.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes to promote you, and that helps just promote us.
It does. And I love it.
It's a win-win.
I think that that's a big deal.
Oh, yes. So are we done with the Valentine's thing? We got that all situated?
Yes.
Okay.
It's $100. You come in, you will get an hour-long session, and you get 20 photos. Guaranteed.
You get 1,000.
You'll probably get 1,000 photos because I do
I'm
really.
telling you, you won't be able to pick which ones you
right,
want.
that's what I'm saying. So, and I edit all of them. I don't just edit just a few.
Right.
Like I edit all of them. I give out. Like you have an option to buy all of the extras, but you're going to get 20 guaranteed no matter what. You will get a thumb drive. The thumb drive is nice. I mean, for the price.
What is it, $125 if they want the extras?
Yes, it's $125 if you want all of the photos I take, which is like, I'm telling you, I take right around 1,000 photos. I mean,
at least.
It's a lot.
Hey, it was 4,000 on mine.
Yeah, so, hey, I like making sure I don't miss any moments, so.
I don't think you did.
No. So we do regular portraits. We do headshots for you and your significant other, and we can do boudoir if you feel comfortable coming here. So
yes, we can.
There you go. That is the photography.
All right. Now we're going to go over what we've got coming up. We've got a big week.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning we go to the homeless committee meeting.
Yep.
At the city building. It's at 10:00. So they'll just, do you know what they're planning on doing? Because you was there on the last one. Do you know what they're planning on doing? On that one?
I believe the last time I was there, we were talking about structuring it. There's a lot of people who really do care, and they're really trying to figure out what direction to take. Mm-hmm. And we've got so many people together that are trying to make a difference that I think that there's a lot of them that seem to be doing the same things. Right. So I think what they're going to try to do is delegate different parts to different management parts to make it more streamlined, thing.
You know, it's so cold out. I can't even imagine.
I don't want to think about that. These churches are going out of their way to really help out, and I think there's so much pressure on the churches to do all this. And they don't have to do any of this. They're doing it because they care, and that's a big deal.
The last count was 600 and some in Ashland?
Something like that, yeah. And that's, and that's also, we don't really truly know how many's out there, and I'd like to get better numbers before we say that, but I really think that if you're down on your luck, the people that are going out there to try to help you out are struggling as well. And it's like trying to find the people that are, because they're kind of hiding sometimes, you know, like they don't.
Yeah, they're ashamed.
They're
too.
ashamed. They don't want to be like told to leave where they're at, or so it's like you have to go down and you have to find them. So, you know, Justin and his crew, they're all really going out and they're doing the best that they can to try to give the resources that they need.
Yeah.
You've got churches, you've got the city of Ashland itself. The mayor is definitely dedicated to trying to help everybody.
Yes.
You've got all of these cares. You've got Salvation Army, which I don't know what happened with them or if they're still doing good. I'd like to check on that too because that was a big deal.
We need to.
Yeah, there's the King's Daughters has like a medical team that I believe is going to be going around doing more checks, wellness checks on people.
You know,
I think that's a big one.
Didn't they even talk about like nurses and stuff? Or was that us?
No,
nurses
that
and
was
stuff?
there were a couple of different organizations that had, I believe, retired nurses is what I heard.
Right.
And they would go out and do that. So I thought that was just awesome. There was so much stuff that I was just like, I had never seen that before. Like nobody seems like take that how you want. There's a lot of places out there, a lot of states that don't care at all. They just see homeless and they shoo them away from spots. They make these weird benches that you can't sleep on. Yeah, and I'm being serious. There's like these I forget the name of it, but there's actual furniture that the city sometimes will buy to keep homeless off of it. Like it'll have weird little spikes that you won't notice when you're sitting there, but if you tried to lay down on it, it would be uncomfortable and it'd make you move. And that's just awful, man. It's ridiculous. And you know, there's some places where they make angled benches that are just like, you know, real sharp to sit on. It's just stupid stuff. It's like instead of addressing it, they'd rather address it a different way. I mean, you know, to each their own.
Well, we'll be there to cover it tomorrow.
Right.
So, and we'll be posting the
and
video
you'll get
later.
to see exactly like
what goes on.
Yeah.
That's the benefit. Like you can watch our stuff and see what's going on up at the city building and stuff, at the meetings and stuff, because we cover all of it, don't we? Unless it's a closed session.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you know, they've got to have their moments too where they're dealing with stuff that they can't. Yeah.
Okay, and then Saturday, right around 5:30, I think he's coming in. George Stiles, and he's got a food truck.
Nice.
And he's wanting to tell the ups and downs of
running a food truck.
And promoting that. I hope we get some samples.
Now, are you going to be doing that podcast? Because I would like you to do the food stuff. I really think that you've got a better finger on the pulse for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I would really like to see you do sort of a promotional thing for food industries.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, I can do whatever when it comes to that. You know me.
Yeah, especially considering we can go out and do the mobile version where we show up at their spot.
Yeah, and get new. Like new customers, new people that open up a new business.
Yeah.
We can come to you all, and showcase you.
I think that's a really good thing to have.
So keep that in mind whenever you open a new business up.
Yeah, we can definitely help out that way.
But yeah, we're going to be talking about his food truck is called Stiles Guys Barbecue and Grill. Mm-hmm. And I know he's a chef at Marshall, so he does both. And he's really wanting to promote his barbecue and grill thing.
That is cool.
I know it's kind of cold out right now, but I mean, spring's coming up.
I mean, yeah.
And we'll be ready to rock and roll out there, won't we? We need to start going to First Fridays and all that.
What was the place we went to the other day to have lunch that we were talking about going over to? It's right down the road, but I can't think of the name of it right now. It was the first time I had ever been in there. You knew the
Red's place.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Red's is awesome. Like, we love Red's.
So good.
He loved it. I think I had gotten DoorDash before and you'd ate it from Red's. But, I talked to Sharon. She is the owner, and I'm supposed to go back down there, so I need to make sure that I go there and get with her and do maybe a little small podcast and showcase her story. Absolutely. She's been in business, I think she said 8 years. And
that's crazy that's been there for 8 years. I didn't.
Well, they were up on 24th Street, and it got crazy up there, like close to Vincent Apartments and stuff. So she wanted it away from there and found where Rajah's used to be, which I used to be in that building also with Gab Scrub. So I know a little bit about that. But yeah, I talked to her, and she sounded like she was excited
That's
about
awesome.
She says, "I don't like to talk on camera, though."
I think most people.
Okay.
I think most people feel that way. It's,
George said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not a camera person."
I'm not
like,
either.
well,
I like to be behind the camera. I'm not really big on being.
We'll do
in
the
front
best
of it.
we can. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we all make mistakes. No biggie. We can edit things that don't want to be aired out there.
Yeah, that is.
Thank
a big
God.
Deal.
Okay, then on Monday we've got Martin Luther King at 10:30.
Yes.
That's down there. Is that at the train station?
It will be at the train station. You got CB Knuckles Museum is going to be doing a dedication for that, and they're going to take over the that every year now.
That's what I thought I heard him say, that he was taking over. It's awesome.
I love that.
That helps the city, and it's a win-win for
everyone. It is
everyone.
a win-win for everybody, and I think that that's one of those things that, like, they're going to give it the dedication that it needs to really make that a wonderful moment, and I can't wait to record it to make it a really awesome
I can't wait. Well, that evening also we've got a really nice podcast going to be happening.
Who's that?
Suzanne Griffith.
Nice.
Is going to come on.
I like Suzanne. She's such a go-getter.
She's a go-getter.
I'm telling you, she really is.
Like, everybody loves Suzanne.
She really is, though. I mean,
she goes for it.
Yeah.
Like, she don't care what she says either.
Not.
She is going to support us no matter what. I'm telling you. She went down to Frankfurt and gave it to them.
I'm telling you, she definitely looks out for her town. I love it.
She got attention of, I think, the main person down there, and they're going to look into her suggestion on what she did suggest.
See, I think that's awesome. What I would love to do is get not just debates, but, like, good open dialect from, like, different sides of like let's get a couple Democrats and Republicans to have conversations without it being bad, like, to see how close.
Do you think it can happen?
I think that it can. I'm tired of people feeling like it's a divide. Like, it's like, stop.
I'm ready for some debates anyway.
I get it. It's weird because you've got a lot of people that's like, oh, you're Democrat, oh, you're Republican, oh, you're this, and they just, like, shut up. You're Americans. Act like it. That's what I want to see first. And then if you want to draw your lines for your party, that's fine. But act like you're here to represent the country.
We're all
first.
Americans. That's what we're here. That was a good one there. I like that.
Yep.
We've got all that coming up in May as far as the primary. So I know the Katie, I think her name is, and she's running for Boyd County Attorney.
I like that.
And she's been watching us, I can tell, and she's wanting to come on to the podcast.
She was very, very
assertive.
Yeah, no, when she was up there talking to them, she really let them have it,
that's what
and I loved
assertive.
it. Like, she didn't hold back on it. She was like,
and that's
"Listen,
what we need. That's what we need."
This is what this is, and she gave it to him. I was like, "Here." So I was like, "Okay."
She's wanting to be on the podcast, and all the commissioners. Now, the ones that are running and aren't commissioners right now, y'all can get in contact with us.
Yep.
And we will get you on the show also. We want everyone on here. That way you can tell your side of everything, what you're planning on doing.
Listen, that's the thing that I love about this so much, is that we're not in it for the gotcha moments. We're not trying to get you to say anything. You come on here and be your genuine self and let people get to know you, man. I'm telling you, that's how this all makes sense. It's so much better. Like, you get a conversation. Yeah. It's not just a 5-second excerpt that you see that's, like, so robotic. Love country, hey, like, I hate that they do that. It's like, sit down, tell us what you really think that you're going to do when you get into office. Like, that's what I want to hear. I want to know what it is that you really believe in.
Yeah.
So,
that's going to be good that we can get,
those moments. I think it's great.
In here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
God, you know who I'd love to? This is a pipe dream. I know it probably will never happen, but it'd be awesome. Mr. Beshear. If we could get the governor to come in to just have a conversation. Do you know who could make that
happen, probably?
Oh, there's tons. Like, I mean,
Suzanne. She's a big.
That's a good one, too.
She's a big advocate. I mean, if he'd ever come in town, you never know.
Right. Mr. Chuck Charles could probably get it too because he's
Chuck Charles could do that, I'm sure. Or we could even do it down there at the city.
Yeah, we have the mobile capabilities. I would just love to do an interview with that guy. Pam loved him. Like that was.
Did she really?
Man, listen, that man could do no wrong with Pam.
I love that.
Absolutely loved him to death, and it was
So
great.
was she a Democrat? I thought she was Republican.
So Pam was. I think what happened is that Pam decided that being a Democrat wasn't holding up to the same values it used to have, and she didn't like the direction that it was going, so she switched, I believe, right at the end. And I'm not, that's...
Mm-hmm. All right, it's irrelevant.
Well, it's not
that just fascinates me that she was so into Bashir.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I think that it doesn't really matter about, if I could, I'd be an independent. If I felt like it could actually, if I felt like I could actually accomplish anything being an independent, I'd be an independent.
I switched to independent.
I just think that you don't really get anything done.
Yeah,
that's the only problem with being an independent.
And I think it should be as fair for the independent
as it is
the
for
Democrat.
Yes, 100%.
Maybe it's something we need to push for.
I mean, that, like I said,
I don't know. I don't know
anything about any of that, but
legalities of all that. But I mean, that's something to look into.
I think that so for me, politics should be just as simple as human behaviors. It should be, that's what politics should be. Mm-hmm. It should be like, okay, you have your cordialness, right, which is like your way that you speak to people and show respect to the people that you're trying to represent is a big deal.
Right.
And I think that there should be, right after cordialness, should be your policies. What you say you're going to do, does it actually line up with what you do while you're in office? And if they actually reported that correctly, I think that right there would show all of the drop-offs right there. Yes. It would stop all the BS.
Exactly.
The problem is you've got a lot of people who will say, oh, it sounds so wonderful. I'm going to give each person $1 million. I'm going to literally make sure you get a brand new car that sits out in front of your house. And then I'm going to make sure that
gets carried away.
I end all of everything that's problems, Mm-hmm. And it's like, what do you actually accomplish when you're in there? And it's...
Right. Exactly. People get in office and it's totally different.
Yeah. So.
I've seen a few that really has done good. I mean, I've mentioned it so many times on here, but Larry Pancake has done amazing at Greenup County Detention Center.
I have seen some really good stuff, and I've seen some really bad stuff with politics. And I love what I've been seeing lately on some of the guys that are in there. They're really in there because they care. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But there is a lot of people that are what they call, quote unquote, the swamp. The swamp is a real thing. There's people that are bought and paid for by corporate greed, and they do not allow you to make good actual changes sometimes. Right. And I think that shift is going to change because now we're in a social era to where video, you've got your normal people that are able to tell you the truth without being censored so much, right? So I think that's going to change pretty drastic in the next couple of years.
I think it's awesome that that's going that way too.
I do too.
It's
about time.
We need to take care of people.
Yeah, it's about time.
All right, and then we're going to Winchester on Tuesday. We've been twice now. We've supposed to be going down there, and weather
has just
and then
not dictated good.
Somebody was sick down that way, so we're going to try it again on Tuesday. We're going to be going to Winchester, Kentucky.
Yep.
And we're going to be going to 3 recovery houses, and they're going to be showing us giving us a tour, and then we're going to be doing a podcast with them.
Yep.
So we're excited about that.
And then I got my buddy Josh will be here Friday, but it might be Friday in the afternoon.
Yeah, so you can make it still.
Right. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to talk about that
on Friday. I didn't know because I didn't have it on the calendar.
So not too many people know this, but I'm very loyal when it comes to if I'm dealing with a business, I want to continue dealing with that business. Right. If somebody is a competitor to that business, I want to make sure that my guy is taken care of before any other people.
Right.
For this type of Josh is really cool because he really just cares about the people, right? So I don't really think that he's worried about that, but I don't want it to be a conflict of interest
his
that
is
I
not
go and.
his is not intake. They stay there. They live
I know
there.
that's what I'm saying. So that's
And
why
his
I
is
don't
totally
think. Yeah, I
different.
don't think it's going
They
to be
come in
any
and do
issue.
counseling at his and whatever
Right.
they're doing, and then they leave. They
know.
don't. This is totally different down
Yeah.
there, so that shouldn't be a problem.
I
wouldn't
don't think it would be. And I'm really excited because, the more people that we get to talk to in this field, I feel like it opens up resources for us to be able to send people to the places that they could be helped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would like to be able to, this is like upcoming, but maybe add a resource to our website to where people can just find it easily on our website where they can go for different resources. So it makes a directory that's more.
Like they can go
compact.
get help.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially, I mean, they might be ashamed or they might, I don't know, for some reason not want to contact anybody.
Yeah.
They can just get on there and
www.tms-ky.com.
that's a dash.
It's a dash. We had a weird moment with that because what do you call that little dash? Or is
It's
it
a dash.
Yeah, it's a dash.
What was it you called it? You called it something else. I called it a dash.
It was either I think it was abbreviated or something like it was a weird word, and I was like I wasn't sure what I don't know what you call this.
That's funny.
Yeah, so www.tms-ky.com.
Yeah, I'm going to give a shout out to Cassidy McCarty, her and Sean.
Okay,
She's the one that set all this up for us. So
that's awesome.
this they're both former drug addicts, and they're not ashamed of it. They want to tell their story as well, and we appreciate anybody that comes out and wants to tell their story. I've got something later on here to talk about that. But anyway, Wednesday we got Leanne back. Yay!
Love it.
The pretty red lipstick. And
I'm excited
she's gonna
for
be
that.
shining.
I'm excited
We've
for
missed
that.
her,
Yeah.
Leanne. We've really missed you.
And I've got so much stuff that I've been working on that I'm really excited, and I will wait until she gets here so that way she can see it and she can read it first, and then
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited
we're
for
going to
that.
be doing the third segment on the rack
Yes.
movement, and then we're going to be talking about maybe doing another podcast on foster care.
That's I think that's awesome.
She's an advocate of that.
Yeah, I am too. What I'm wanting to do is reach out to. So they had reached out to me first, but I used to work at the Ramey Step Home, and I loved everything about that job. You're helping people. You're out there making a difference. That's what I loved about that job. The people I worked with, the staff that were out there were fantastic. You had a lot of like really genuine people. I would love to. They're doing new stuff now, which is like I believe it's called Regroup or something like that,
Yeah,
where
I've
it's
heard
like
of that, Regroup.
adults. I love it. I think that it's awesome. They're really getting into the field where I think that that's their bread and butter is helping people. And I would really love to have somebody from Ramey Step maybe come down and maybe we can promote some things for them and try to get
Sounds
some
good.
people to
Yes, and
some really good programs out there.
I never thought about it, but Leanne is always putting kids' pictures on the Facebook and saying, come, let me
Yep,
adopt you or be your foster family.
that's cool.
Maybe we could do that on our TV, flash it
That'd be neat.
like she does on her
Yeah.
Facebook. Just kind of let it run through, and
Yeah.
who knows? Somebody might be watching, and it might be.
get into, like-
as Leanne said last night when she messaged me, she said, "God's in this."
I think that I had a horrible experience when I was a child. Foster homes back then were not safe places like they are now.
Right.
And there's been so much, new technology that's keeping kids safe and that's like really turning this around and making it better. And there's people out there that really, they don't have kids and they really want kids.
Right.
And I think that that's amazing that you can pair them up with people who actually will care.
Yes.
And they're not going to have these horrible moments that leave scars for the rest of their
And
lives.
a lot
Like,
of times, families are in it for the money.
that's what happened
check.
with me was the lady that adopted me had 10 other kids and
Wow.
the state didn't care. They were like, yeah, it's fine. She can have that. And
So horrible.
she didn't help any of us that were there. And basically she had one child that was hers and he was free to do anything he wanted to. But us other 10 were locked in a room. We had moments that were awful.
We'll address that when Leanne's on.
Yeah.
With the foster care thing.
It's just the system itself just needs helped and reworked. And I feel like there's some really good people out there that really do deserve a chance to have a family. And I think that's what foster parents, I think that's what it's for. It's for those people who cannot have kids that, they still have love to give. So
yes, I'm excited about this segment because she's an advocate of it. Years ago, she used to have a place called For Jamie's Sake in Ashland, and we done a lot of work with them.
That's really cool.
We donated things, and they'd have Christmas parties, and I would make up big trays of candy for her to take down for the Christmas party and stuff.
That's awesome.
But she's really big on the foster care. So if you ever watch her Facebook, just go to it and you'll see. Yeah. She's always sharing kids' pictures.
That's awesome.
So that's exciting. I'm excited to have her back too. I missed her.
Yeah, I think that's really
one of them woman things. I'm still planning on doing it, empowering women. I'm just trying to get people here at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get like 2 or 3 women here at the same time because everybody's scheduled. Yeah, that's the problem I'm having.
Well, I think that the more powerful the people that you're trying to book is where you're going to start to struggle and find people that are going to come on here. But I think that if it's a cause that they really believe in, and empowering women should be one of those causes they believe in, I believe they'll make the time to make that happen.
I need to make a few visits.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we've got next Thursday, should be the city council meeting too. I think it's probably at noon on that one.
Yeah.
Because I think he said the first one is at 6 p.m. and the second one's at noon. So, but the other one got changed around, so I don't know. But we'll inform everybody. That way, if you want to go sit in and listen, or we'll be recording it and posting it later, right? Okay. And then Saturday, getting back to recovery, I got one of my girls coming from Mount Sterling, Lexi, and she's going to be telling her story. She's got an amazing story to tell.
That's awesome.
I love to see, as we talked earlier, I love to see all of them do good. And the majority of them that have came out of Greenup County since Larry took office, I mean, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
They have programs. Lexi done the, what is that one you do for a week and you come out and you are.
Talking about like a detox or like a.
No. It's you're employed. You can come out and have a good job.
What
is that called? I forgot what it was called.
Workforce or something like that.
I don't know, but they got a program that you go through.
It's not manpower.
And you go and work at a facility.
Yeah.
And help others. So she's been doing that, and then she moved on. I think she went to Lexington.
That's really cool.
And she's doing her own thing now, but she's doing really good. She's getting ready to get married. And I love success stories.
I do too.
I'm hoping to have Amber on. She said she would be here, but there's a good story behind her that really needs to be told and people to listen to.
That'd be awesome.
Another thing that Larry done, but I'll let that all come out whenever she comes on. I might get one more girl, and we'll just have a full house here. I'm hoping to do that. So that's next Saturday.
Did you, the one that's going to be an attorney, did you get her to see if she'd want to come on for that women empowerment?
I was actually talking to somebody yesterday about that.
I think that would be amazing.
She would be a good one.
She would.
So I will. I'll talk to her.
I think that'd be fantastic. I'd like to do the same thing, but for the business side of things around this area, I think there's a lot of people that have a lot of great potential for business owners, but they don't know quite how to start, where to start, things like that. So I'd love to do
that's a big one.
Yeah, I'd love to do a big thing on that.
I mean, that's probably going to be part of the empowering women because most of them own businesses.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
And are starting up new businesses. I talked to Brandy Clark. She would like to sit down and talk to me, so we might get one with her or include her in the empowering women because she's one of them. She used to be the tourism director.
Oh, nice. Yeah. and that we actually we have access to the new one that is the
Yeah,
director,
right.
so maybe she'd want to
She
come
may
on
be there.
here.
Will she be there
She'll be there
tomorrow?
tomorrow, I believe. Yes.
Really? Okay, so that'll be good. We'll all just be able to
Yep.
try to get together and see what we can come up with.
Right. I think that'd be awesome. With that, talking about business, we can stop for just 1 second so I can.
Okay.
So we put out a post because we are looking for a person who is a promotional manager. So somebody who knows this area, that knows the businesses, has their own kind of like, you know, talking points that they would like to argue with or for
Right.
some of these companies that are out there, because I think that this business here is a fantastic networking business that
Yeah.
could be a vital tool to this area.
Yes, yes.
We need somebody who is just as dedicated as we are to making that happen.
Right.
So that way I can be more dedicated to my craft, which is being behind the cameras, making sure you have a good show. Right now, I'm doing all kinds of stuff, and it's taxing me.
Sorry, I can't help
You're
on-
fine.
on
Trust me,
that.
you're fine.
I can just sit here.
I like you being in front of the camera because you're pretty and you've got a great attitude for this, and I think it's fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I need to be behind the camera, and there needs to be somebody that's pumping us out some gigs to talk to some people.
Yeah,
I
go
think
around.
that would
and
be
I'm going to try to do
fantastic.
that
So-
some in our schedule. It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard to do anything.
So what I would like to do is reiterate the fact that we are looking for a promotional manager, somebody to go out there, find us some people to come down, do some work with us. If you are seeing this video and you'd like to be put on the show, you'd like to talk about your business, we'd love to have you on.
Yes.
Just give us reach out to us.
You know, people need to utilize this.
Yeah, I think
This
so.
this is a big tool for them to use.
I've been saying that. I think that there's a lot of businesses that go under. They disappear
Yes,
because people
yes.
don't utilize it when it's there. And it's like, when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, so we need to really emphasize on that. If you've got a business that, even if you're not struggling and you would like to just come on, tell everybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let us know what you've got. We want to hear.
Yep.
You know.
I think that's a big deal. And I really would like to emphasize that there is businesses that we had that are no longer here. Ashland Newsstand, Blue Ribbon Lanes, like these were businesses that people loved. They loved those businesses, but they disappeared
Bluegrass.
because people did not, bluegrass, because people did not frequent them like they should have. And those cherished places that really were looking out for us, they're no longer here.
Right. So we
And that
need to,
hurts.
we need to stay local. You know, we're all about the local business, and I think everybody needs to be like that too.
I think so. I'd like to believe that everybody has that same thought process, but we'll see.
I was getting ready to say mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
So, with that, do we have any other?
No, I think
Business?
I think that's about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody that's out there right now, this is your homework. If you know somebody that has a business that you'd like to showcase, you can pay it forward by giving us the word. Let us know. We will reach out to them and we can start working on something really cool. We've got a lot of upcoming stuff that's going to be amazing.
Yes.
Please book your schedule, immediately for these Valentine photos. She did such an amazing job on this. Your pictures are just going to be amazing.
I can't wait.
I think it's going to be
We're going to
fantastic.
do some, I think, just to see how they
It's
turn out.
Fantastic.
I'm excited. I went shopping today and got me a couple of tops
So,
so I could have my Valentine pictures taken.
so at least no matter what, we know that we're going to have some great pictures for at least for that. But
Yeah.
but
Hey, let's
we would
talk-
love to
Yeah,
have,
yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the AUP thing. I think that was amazing. That meeting, we'll go over it real quick. We won't
100%.
stay much longer. But oh my gosh, people. That thing, that was, there was a lot of people there. There was like 150 people there.
Way more than that.
Yeah, and then people were like, they was giving people time, 5 minutes. And I mean, they had a timer on you, honey.
Yeah, they had a timer, and you had to really get it and go.
Some of them stood there for a little bit. Suzanne stood there for a little bit. I loved it. She I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to wrap up.
She was kind of speaking really fast. And
Trying to.
Well, that's why I really want her to come on the show. That way she can slow down and actually,
Yeah.
let people know really what's going on.
Exactly. She can sit here, tell us what is going on, because I still don't understand it all the way.
Yeah.
I know they're wanting to raise everything, our prices on our electric, and it's still so much already.
I'm just going to say,
struggling.
I'm going to say that the people have spoken. They've had enough.
Yes.
Stop going into their pockets, trying to get more for your stuff. Like,
What did the guy say?
He said, listen.
I loved it. And he got he's up to 90K on views.
He said, I am not a dancer. And here we are again, dancing again. Every other year, you guys want to come out here and try to hike this price up. Because I'm not having it. I loved it.
I loved him. He was so good, awesome. And he got the views.
Because he was tired of it. He was just, you could feel.
You could feel it.
Yeah, like what he was saying was dead on, 100%. It was just
so many that got up there had heartbreaking stories to tell. Social Security people on Social Security, and you raise it.
I mean, it's ridiculous when your electric bill is as high as what you're paying for rent.
As Robin said,
something is wrong. Like there's no
that,
ands, ifs, or buts. That is ridiculous.
She said it's awful that everybody is struggling. She knows so many people that are struggling just figuring out if they're going to get their medicine or pay their electric bill or eat, have food. At least you can go somewhere and get food from free,
I mean, so for those of you that don't know, when you run a business or you own a business, they charge you so much more than they do for residential.
Yes.
So like for the same product that the residential person is having, you pay twice that price, sometimes 3 times as much as what a residential does.
So sad.
For just the deposits is like three times what a normal person. Yeah, 3 times more than what you'd
just
normally
for the
pay
deposit,
for anything else. And that wasn't just for simple. That was for the electricity. You've got deposits for every single thing. That was just
electric,
Yeah, you have all these different deposits you have to do.
So much more.
And it's a lot. And I feel like if you're really wanting business to come here and actually thrive, people are going to have to stick together and do something about this, because they can't keep price gouging and expect that businesses are going to be like, yeah, let me sign up around here, because they're not going to do it. Like,
well, Suzanne marched her Honda into Frankfurt and went down and spoke to them in their assembly down there, and she done amazing.
I just really want people to stand up for themselves and let people know, man, this is ridiculous. And I love the one guy, he said, do they deserve $14 billion in profit? With a B. That's ridiculous.
Sad, isn't it? Sad.
And you're still trying to raise a price? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get something done. Hope and praying about it, because there's just so many. I can't imagine.
It doesn't make any
struggle
sense.
that people are having. I see on Facebook all the time people needing help with their electric.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous. I mean, they shouldn't have to have this kind of an issue.
No, I've seen one person say theirs went up 3 times more than what it usually is. This month.
Can you imagine a business where you have a operating cost, right? Like, let's say I want to sell hot dogs, okay? Mm-hmm. I need a hot dog cart and I need my product to sell you, which is the hot dogs, okay? Can you imagine if I don't maintain my hot dog cart?
Right.
Then, a few years, not even a few years, within that same year that I opened up my business, I decide to say, you know what? I, through my own fault, have broken my hot dog cart. But I'm going to charge you, the person who buys my hot dogs, 70 times what you normally would pay for my hot dogs, because I need you to fix my hot dog cart.
Yeah.
This is an example, but this is stupidity. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody cares enough to try to pay the things that you need to pay for your business. You know what I mean?
Well, one of the girls called out somebody down at the meeting down there, the AEP meeting, called them out on what some of the things they had been doing.
Yeah, because what they're trying to do is charge the customer for their own stuff that
right.
they're doing through their
Right.
own negligence
So-
of just mismanaging money. Like,
There's a lot of places that needs to regroup, maybe.
Yeah.
Regional offices or whatever.
I just think there needs to be an oversight of what's going on, because if you're getting those kind of profits and you're still trying to raise a hike, somebody's taking those profits. It's pretty easy
Yeah,
to see.
right.
Like, you've got theft going on there.
Yeah.
Like, that's like cut and dry. It's super easy to see. So that's up to them, how they want to do that. But
Yeah, that was a little bit what happened.
it's pure greed. I mean, honestly, that's what that is. So
It was interesting meeting.
it's very.
It was like 4 hours too, wasn't it?
It was eye opening. The part that gets me though is that you'd have, if I'm being addressed at something, right? Let's say that the town gets upset at me and wants to have a word with me, and I go to a meeting to hear what the town has to say, but then I don't say a damn thing back to anyone. I'm just like, give me some time and I'll come back with all of my responses. I'm not going to believe anything you are going to say, because
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Right?
And
They
were
said
like,
that.
listen, we're not going to be talking back to you. We're going to go back and take all the things that you said to us back to corporate headquarters so we can come up with a
That
master
fascinated
plan.
me. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
I
come
thought
on.
I thought you could ask them questions and they would answer it. They wouldn't. They said they was writing. They kept writing.
I mean,
I would have liked to went up there and seen what they was writing. They was probably scribbling, just
That's what
playing
it felt like.
tic-tac-toe or something.
I mean, that's what it felt like. Because, I mean,
Oh, gosh.
you can't pee on somebody and tell them that it's raining. Like, it's like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm helping you. Like, no, you're not. We don't want that kind of help. Like, keep that to yourself. That's what I saw.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it was pretty interesting.
we're tired of it. We're tired of
Yeah.
being,
Oh, yeah.
used up and people just taking advantage of a town that's already hurting and struggling. Like,
Yes.
I'm tired of seeing businesses that do that. So
But we'll find out a whole lot more Monday with Suzanne whenever
hope.
she sits down and she has our little talk with us and
yeah.
tells us exactly what's going on and what we can do about it. 'Cause
That's it.
we'll help however we can.
I would love to hear from somebody who works there to give us a reasonable reason, not no BS about, oh, we had some kind of a problem. That's your issue. That
could
should
there
not
be a
be.
reason?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There should be literally no reason why you'd need to do that.
Especially raise it up 15.
Yeah.
Might as well say 15.
Now, somebody did have a really great comment where they said, this is a company that's proposing a rate hike. Why don't the people go there with their demands for a rate decrease?
There you go.
And I said, man, that guy is onto something. Whoever said that, I'm going to have to look on there so I can give you a shout out next time, because that was actually a great idea.
Yeah.
Like, if people showed up in full force, like, listen, we demand a rate decrease because this is some BS.
Well, there were some people that was saying 3, maybe 4%. I'm like, no.
No percent higher.
No,
None.
no.
This is ridiculous.
We don't want them to get anything more than what? I mean, they need to take it down, don't they?
You're
Need to take that down. Decrease it.
I try to make it as simple as possible, man. Listen, if I'm selling you a product that costs $1, my profit margin should never exceed more than, like, I'm going to say,
You're going to make 100, right?
I'm going to say, like, okay, so that's the American dream, right? So, like, if I
Yeah.
give you $1 worth of something, I'm trying to make the maximum that I can off of that, which is totally fine. I understand that 100%. You're trying to do the American dream. But if you're trying to take something and you're shooting from here, I'm going to give you $1 worth of something, but I need $1,000 back for that thing. That is just, it's stupid.
Right.
And then especially if it's like, I could understand if it was a choice. Like, if you had a product that I could choose to be like, I don't really want that.
Right.
I don't really like that. I don't like the color of it. I'm just going to, I'll take my shopping somewhere else.
Right.
You can't do that with this. So this is a need. This is a necessity.
Yeah,
this
and they
is not
know
a
that.
choice. And they
that's
know
the
that.
problem.
And they're price gouging the heck out of it. And it's like, this needs to be changed and addressed. And there
Yeah, we
shouldn't
need
be no.
can we get another electric company? in the area?
Well, somebody was talking about there is a thing that can be done where the people come together to make their own, where there
Really?
is, yeah.
Well, maybe Suzanne can address that. I don't know. We'll see.
A lot of different stuff.
Hopefully,
that I, feel
know
like
she
needs
knows
to
her
be
stuff
done.
on that, so hopefully we can get that get everybody a clear vision on what to listen to and expect.
The people are tired.
Yes.
They're tired of having somebody with their foot on their neck and just being charged outrageous for something that everybody absolutely has to have.
Yep.
Like,
Amen. Amen on that. Amen.
but with that, thank you guys if you're still sticking around. We really appreciate it. Sorry for that little rant.
Hey, we got to get it out some way or
Yeah,
other.
that's what I'm saying.
See, you can come on here and do that too.
Yeah, you really
You can come over here and rant and just say whatever you want to, you know?
You really can.
This is your story, or Lynn's.
Exactly right. Now, with that, one last final thing. We did have someone who was going to come on here because they had something that they were going through that was pretty intense. Mm-hmm. So from what I read, the conversation was pretty crazy. So let me address this real quick. If you do come on to our show, we can tell your story 100%. Whatever your story is, you say it with your own words, we can do that. That is fine. What we can't do and what we're not going to do is have you accusing somebody or doing something like that to where you're taking somebody else's story and trying to tell us about their story or what they've done. We can't do that. No. We won't allow you to do that, and we're going to edit that, and that just won't even sound good. So we don't want that. If you want to come on here and tell your story, we're 100% down. We really want you on here, and we'd love to tell your story. With that being said, that's the only caveat. You cannot, and I will repeat that one more time, you cannot come on here and try to say such and such person did such and such thing and accuse them of something. We don't have the facts for that. We can't back that up, and we're not going to put that out there.
We're just depending on you to tell us your story.
Right. That's literally what that is. And that's as simple as I can make it. It's your story, our lens. That's it. We don't do any of the other stuff. We're not trying to get clickbaity things like, oh my God, they said what? Like, yeah, I don't care. We're not doing that. That's not what we're about.
No, we are not going to do that. We had something happen like a month or two ago.
It was crazy.
And getting messages, and
a person came on here to tell their story, had a great time, great experience, and then we had a message that came in right after that. This person didn't say this. That didn't do that. Like, listen, you do whatever you want to say. We're not going to air out any of your weird businesses that you guys have going on.
We had proof that it happened. So, come on. Don't be critical of people. What happened to love?
Why can't somebody just be proud of somebody and be like, listen, that was awesome. Great job that you did that. Yes. Even if you don't like the person or what they're stand for, at least you can give them the courtesy of saying, thank you for saying that. Yes. Like, you're at least coming out and trying.
Yeah, I mean, not many people can get on camera and say
this
things.
Takes a lot. It's not an easy thing to do.
I could get on here and say a whole lot, but I'm not. I'm being good.
I think sometimes when you don't say something, it says more than when you do.
Yeah.
So
just silence.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Is there a song?
It's the sound of
silence. And that being said.
All right, guys.
Bye.